I've been to amazing places around Colorado and Utah, but nothing speaks like Taylor Park, Colorado. And what better bike to test its elevation changes than the TPI, KTM, or Husky?
Finally, we have some kind of flowy section.
You see, Taylor Park, if you guys never been there, you guys definitely have to go. I'm not really afraid to show off this area since it is gaining popularity incredibly fast too. And it's safe to say Taylor Park is the go-to spot, just like Rampart Range and Rainbow Falls of Colorado, except of the West. There are countless numbers of single track out here, a dirt biker's playground, and it ranges everything from technical, scenic, above treeline, flowy single track to even hard enduro, just like the legendary Star Trail. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring my battery charger, so I only had enough charge for, let's say, 2 days, and Star Trail was actually done on the 3rd day. By the time I made this video, it's all winter and covered in snow, so I left the making of this video for last. It's something I had to show, and although not some crazy hard enduro trail that grabs viewers' attention, I had to show it for its beauty and the kind of scenery you can get to with its single track.
This is super sketch, man. It's just B stuff. Don't want your front wheel to wander off down that way. It's beautiful though, man. So we're done with that trail. So now this is another one. I forget what it's called. Damn, holy trees, dude. I feel like we're back in the safer spots for now.
Now, I don't remember the name of this trail. There are countless numbers of trails in Taylor Park, but I do believe it's around Hunter's Creek and Double Top location, or somewhere around that location.
We're gonna do now Double Top trail right here.
Now this area, it's very hard to explain what I'm feeling, because I've done single track many times, especially around Colorado, but this area, although it looks easy on camera, it just has a very weird feeling to it. It's kind of off camber, and it's just, it feels, I can't really explain how this single track feels. But overall though, it's not a very difficult trail. But to give you an example, this is an area I would love to bring the 701 Enduro and just explore. There are certain trails I will not bring the 701 Enduro to on Taylor Park, but these two trails I believe are fairly easygoing despite the off-camberness and just that weird feeling that I can't really describe.
So this is Bush Creek here. This is Bush Creek here. We went around that other single track. So we're gonna go take on Bush Creek right now. It really looks like a nice, beautiful, easygoing single track. It's super windy up here though. I don't even have time to haul ass on the whoops. I'm just so, holy hell, the wind is just pushing my bike. Man, this is just straight downhill. I'm a bit tired. Whoa. Oh my god, I can't even let go of the brakes. I'm riding my brakes the entire way down. Yeah, it's an Easy flowy single track is just, you know, whoops are annoying. This is a great single track. It's just I kind of hate the whoops.
Now here's where the story gets pretty interesting. I remember we camped out in Taylor Park for about 3 or 4 nights, and let me tell you, the nights were extremely brutal. This was one of the reasons that led me to actually buy my truck camper. And let me tell you, the Weather Channel is incredibly incorrect. And being in Colorado, probably should have known better. What was once a 70-degree day quickly shifted to single-digit temperatures at night. And that is something I will never forget. The dramatic change in temperatures. Imagine sleeping in single digits in a tent that you only prepared for, let's say, 40 to maybe even 30-degree nights. The Weather Channel stated nights would be around 50 degrees, while days would probably be around in the 70s. They for sure got the day temperature right, but definitely not the night temperature. I only really prepared myself for 20-degree inaccuracy, but of course, what makes horrible times make epic stories. Nonetheless, I definitely enjoyed myself. This place was remarkable. I definitely have to go again. I'm gonna say Taylor Park is definitely one of my favorite places to be.
Well, this is different. Yeah.
So now this is Italian Creek. We're here with the TE250i, that was a KTM 250 EXC-F, and then this Mountain Life with the YZ250. I think this is the standard YZ250, not the X Enduro version. So he's actually taking the MX bike on this rocky trail. So this is called Italian Creek. Believing the camera doesn't do justice whatsoever. So on this section right here, it was actually a pretty large step section, if that kind of makes sense. It's kind of like a little ledge. Now I recognize this area from other YouTube videos, and it never looked that bad until you're actually on it in person. It's much different. And I'm dragging my rear tire, trying to push myself forward, but at the same time I was also scared falling on the right hand side, because the right hand side right here is actually a pretty steep drop, and not to mention very rocky. So I wouldn't be sure, I would not be 100% sure if I can get my dirt bike up that little steep section. Now I'm here probably trying to think what I'm gonna do. Again, I'm not really comfortable on these super rock gardens, and like little rocks here and there are not too bad, but when it comes to like these large rock gardens like that, I'm completely baffled on what to do. I'm sure over experience, over time, I'll do okay. So I don't know, I turned back around. You can kind of have an idea of how steep that section is and the rocks. And I'm looking over to the right, just kind of seeing how steep this area is. It's like, it's pretty ridiculous how steep. If you fall over to the right, like, you're done, essentially. You're not gonna die or anything, but it's just, it'll probably be a mission to get back up.
Yeah, so essentially some guy came in like really late, you know. I got super tired, so I'm doing a lot of mistakes already.
Anyhow guys, that's the footage for Taylor Park, Colorado. Be sure to check my other descriptions and links below. I have another channel that actually will probably just be basic editing and only doing just normal basic trail rides and sticking that into the YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe, hit that bell button, check that second channel out as well, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.